Hello, everybody. Yes, Mr. Love is here. Um, Yesterday I did part one, or was that the day before yesterday? 1 or 2 days. I did part one, and I was very sad, very down, very hurt, in pain. Um, it's easy to if somebody, and yes, I am a cross dresser. I do like cross dressing. Um, and a lot of people say that you're a cross dresser. Oh, you're a cross dresser? So you must be gay. If you're a cross dresser, you're gay. That's bullshit. There's other cross dressers out there that's still straight. Um, even though they might call themselves bi or something, they're still straight. Um, so yeah. I've been called fag. I've been called gay. I've been called lady boy. Um, I've been called dyke and all that stuff. But I learned a long time ago that words is not supposed to hurt because that's all it is, just air and bubbles. Um, but sometimes it still do, especially if um certain people is saying them, like people close to your heart. Um, but you can still get through them, and you can still get through it. And when you get through it, you're gonna be a whole new person, like me today. Yeah. Um, so some animals, some people, you get them, you might get them down a little bit, but they're gonna shoot right back up to number two, or number three, or number 10, or number 20, depending on how many times that person gets down. And I think my man here agrees with me. Um, so to give y'all a little bit of clarity on why I was so down yesterday, and it was months or weeks, by the way. It wasn't just that one day, it was months or weeks. I just decided to just release all that stress, all that anger, all that, well, not anger, but all that anxiety, all that tension. Um, Yesterday it was not, it was showing our only pain and stuff, but today is more like release, starting over, starting fresh. Gotta be fresh. Um, so I'm gonna give y'all some different scenarios. After I say this, I helped out a friend. My brothers come, kick him out. Don't even offer him food. Don't even offer him money, knowing his situation, and knowing that he don't have no money, no car, um, and he's 10 hours away. So to me, that's just heartless. That's just plain cold heartless. And me and my mom does not condone that. That's just heartless. put a person out in the cold with no money, nowhere to go. He have he have 2 or 3 suitcases and a box, and you know what these homeless people go through. Are you willing to risk your own brother's friend to get out just because you want him out, and you're not going to even give him money for a place to stay to figure it out so he can at least go to a different mosques or churches or temples to see if he can get another place to stay, or even offer him a ride to his place? You're not gonna do any of that? To me, that's heartless. To me and mom, that's cold and heartless. And there's no way that we're gonna condone that in this life or the next. Um, then you have Now this is where the situation gets interesting. You don't take care of you want to take care of your mom, but you don't take food to your mom often. You take food to your mom every once in a while. Every once in a while. And when you do, it's more in, out, in, out, in, out. Less than 5 minutes. You don't even cook a meal. You don't take trash out. You don't you don't wash dishes. You don't pick up anything. You don't um you don't take out um you don't do you don't um this is getting kind of dirty and disgusting, so I'm not gonna say that. Um but I'm a CNA, but not a CNA, but I'm a caregiver as well. Um so and yet you don't um your brother other have another friend that can come over every once in a while and cook, help out, take care of mom and your brother and his family, and the one that he wants him to, and all that. And the big brother is always barking. The big brother or the other big brother, or both of them, they're always barking. We want him gone. We want him out. We don't want him in the house. We don't want him cooking for mom. What's the issue? He's been cooking for mom for a long time, off and on. He's been helping mom health wise for a long time. He has been there for mom for a long time. He has been there for me, for mom, for a long time. He have helped us medical wise, with herbs, spiritual wise, that a lot of these Western doctors don't know about. He helped us with moving, when we had to go to the swap meets and storages and stuff like that, traveling. He helped us with all of that, and I can count on my hands how many times my own brothers helped with any of that. And with him, I'm gonna probably need about 10 hands or more. But yet they want him out the house. because mom mom got in the hospital. Tell me this. He's eating the same food. If mom is in the hospital, why isn't he in the hospital? Or me, for that matter, if he's the one that caused it? Are you thinking, or are you 5 years old? If somebody puts something in the food and they eat from the same food, don't you think that they would get sick as well? Or if two other people are eating from the same food, don't you think that they would get sick from it as well? Or is it just going to be, or is it just going to be one person? It could be one person. Yeah, it could be. But to be, but for HB levels to spike, come on now. If one person is going to be in a hospital, the other people, they might not be in the hospital, but they will be sick for on something. Maybe one or two might not be sick from anything, but there will be other people sick, and that was 3 people eating the same dang food, and only one person got sick. Only one person got in the hospital. Only one out of 3. Yeah. And so if she got sick that one time, out of all the other times that he cooked for your mom, don't you think that they would also, don't you think that she would have got sick before every time she ate his food? Before? Yeah. But okay. Y'all do you. Y'all have your thinking. Great. But just know, that even if he stops cooking, even if y'all have somebody else to come and cook and clean and do herbal medicines and stuff like that, that's not gonna stop my friend from coming over to the house. Y'all might want him to come. Y'all might not want him at the house, but that's my friend. That is mom's friend. I trust him. Mom trusts him. We eat together. We drink together. We share laughs. We share highs. We share food. We share travels. If I can't take mom somewhere and he has a car, he'll take mom. Or he'll use my car. If I'm out doing Uber and he's available, he'll stay here. Take care. Watch over. So just because, so if y'all have somebody to fill that role, then great. He won't cook. But um if that person is gonna be here 10 hours, 24 hours, great. But if if need be, he's gonna still do it if need be. He's going to still cook if need be, but he's going to always be here. That's never going to change. He's not going to be kicked out the house just because y'all have someone to cook. Another thing, now also write this in the comment section below, your answers. If your brother says that they love, and your brother comes to the house, sees some trash, and the other brother, is 40 miles out or an hour out, working, making money, and the brother at the house sees the trash, and would you call your other brother who is an hour away, who is 40 minutes away, making money, struggling, and tell him to come back and take out the trash? Or would you you're at the house, you pick the trash up on your way out the door, you take the trash, dump it in a dumpster, 10 steps, 15 steps, and you get to your car, another 15 steps, 10 steps, and then you drive off. And the other brother is still here making money because he's with mom 24/7. The other brother's not. That's a small contribution to helping out the house and helping out their mom. Which one would you do? A, call 40 minutes away, or B, you're here at the house, just take the trash out. Which one would you do? Comment section below. Thank you. Number 3. If somebody is helping, would you A, want them to get out, and knowing that your other brother is at the house, don't really know how to cook, and or would you allow him to get some outside help because his other 2 brothers is too busy or too tired to help out every now and then, or more than every now and then, I should say. No. And if you say you love someone, why would you see your mom once or twice a year if you say you love them? If you say you love somebody, why would you come drop off some napkins, drop off some food, drop off whatever you're gonna drop off, and if you see dishes that needs to be washed, wash the dishes. If you see trash that needs to be emptied, take out the trash. If you see debris and other stuff on the floor, pick it up. If you know that if you going to spend some time with mom. Play some dominoes. Watch TV. Just sit down and talk. Don't just walk in and walk out. Now, if you have something else to do, fine. But most of the time it's in and out. 3, 4. You put up cameras. People are using those cameras. It's supposed to be to watch over your loved ones. Take care of your loved ones. It's not there to, or would you use it to spy inside the house to see if your brother's friend is there that you don't want at the house, and then try to bark about it, or just try to say, I'm coming over, I have some food, I'm going to be bringing over some food, and then guess what? They don't show up that day, they don't show up that night, they don't show up they don't show up the next night. And if you ask them, can you bring some food over for mom because I'm gonna be at work, they don't show up that day, but they show up maybe about a week later, in and out. Would any of you do that? Or do you think that's right? Do you think that's wrong? Put that in the comment section below. Well, if you like me, you like me. You don't, you don't. I'm good. Yes. All right, well, till next time. Till next time.